Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk today about continuing in the industrial drawing pathway. And wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you because it's time for registration for the next semester. So, what does that mean? Well, for some of you, it might mean adios. You might have had the intentions on coming to this one class, taking this one class, and going on your merry way because industrial drawing is not necessarily your major. And if that's the case, that's fine. However, I think there are some compelling arguments to at least spend a couple of minutes talking about why continuing a little further in the industrial drawing pathway might be advantageous to you. And of course, for some of you, the idea of continuing in industrial drawing as a major is maybe an attractive option. And I want to show you what options you have for those with short-term plans, medium-term plans, and then long-term plans. So let's begin. Where are we? Well, we're in Industrial Drawing B12, our Intro to Drafting in CAD class. And what have you gotten out of this class? Well, you get basic drafting and CAD skills. Now, the class isn't just for industrial drawing students, it's for architecture students, and construction students, and welding students, and electronics students. This is a useful class for pretty much any STEM or technical field that you might want to go into. It's required for a lot of our technical certificates. At the end of the class, the idea is that you've done some working with technical drawings, you've read technical drawings, a little blueprint reading, but you've also created them. You have an appreciation for what goes into making a technical drawing, and you should be able to make some good-looking technical drawings with a variety of tools, such as AutoCAD, or hand drawing tools, or even just a quick technical sketch. Well, if that's all you needed, and that's all the certificate requires, or all your degree requires, why would you want to take more industrial drawing classes? Well, a couple of the reasons that I thought of were the fact that if you have more skills, you are more employable. It's simply that easy. The more you can do, the more attractive you are to an employer. Maybe you want to take some more industrial drawing classes because what we've done in the class so far hasn't really hit the spot for you. So you want to do something more advanced. Maybe you want to do little projects on the side where you can draw up some little remodeling projects, add a bedroom to a house or convert a garage into an apartment. Well, you're going to need some more CAD skills in order to do that. You don't have that at the end of the intro class. We have some cool digital manufacturing tools. We have laser cutters and 3D printers and other tools like water jet cutters, vinyl cutters. See, they all work from CAD files. And the more experience you have, the more exposure you'll get to tools like that so that you can draw something and then cut it out on a plasma table, right? And then finally, knowing a little bit of CAD is great, but knowing how to apply it to different fields, for example, the piping field, or surveying, or electrical design, or instrumentation, working in mechanical design. See, the more CAD class experience you have, the more classes you take, the more exposure you'll have to those different specialized CAD fields. So CAD skills are good, right? This is a technical skill set, just like automotive repair, just like engineering technician, just like construction, welding, and it's good to have a set of skills. Okay? Yeah, skills though, if we learn one thing, we're kind of limited in scope what we can do. So this would be the same if we just had some welding skills, or electronic skills, or construction skills, right? These are all good skills, but again, they are limited in scope. See, it'd be much better to widen out your technical skill set. Here you have someone with welding skills, maybe a welding certificate, and then if we piggyback those CAD skills on top of that, guess what? You've got twice as many skills. You're way more attractive to an employer. You can weld, and then when maybe things are slow, you can draw. Or maybe when they need someone to fill in to do some drawings, you've got that background and that capability. Or hey, maybe if you're 25 years old, you think welding's great, and you're having a great time, and that's good. Maybe in 10 years, your knees are killing you, and your back is killing you, and you're tired of your socks catching fire while you're out in 110 degrees striking an arc on a torch, right? And welding pipeline. Well, maybe the CAD side of the industry, drawing stuff for other guys to go weld, maybe that's now an attractive prospect to you. More skills, higher chance of employability. More skills, higher chance of advancing within your occupation. And this would be the same for electronics. This would be the same for construction, woodworking, manufacturing, and especially with engineering. Engineering is a very wide skill set and a lot of brain power involved in engineering. Well, 20 years ago, to be honest with you, if you were an engineering student, you got a degree in engineering, you were something amazing and rare. That's not really the case anymore. Lots of people get engineering degrees. So how do you stand out? Well, you get some more skills, right? So you piggyback some CAD skills on top of your engineering degree or degree in process. Now you're able to do cool things. Now you're able to get internships because you can actually be productive in an engineer's office while you're learning more about the field of engineering. Again, higher chance of employment, greater advancement, higher chance of being retained when jobs are being lost and you've got multiple skill sets to draw from. Okay, so I think those are some compelling reasons for maybe wanting to take some more industrial drawing classes. If you want to do CAD, honestly, at this point, if all you have are the basic CAD skills that you learned in the Industrial Drawing 12 class, you might be able to get a job doing CAD. But you know what? You're never going to be anything special. You're going to be a CAD monkey. You're going to be doing simple little drawing tasks. You're going to be changing text, moving a line, change the name here, move that there, erase this line, move that an inch to the left. You're never going to have a chance to advance. So again, you need some more skills in order to have advancement potential. What can you do out of the INDR B12 class, our Intro to Drafting in CAD? Well, from our intro class, you can take any of the intermediate CAD classes. Industrial Drawing 20A, Intermediate AutoCAD, Industrial Drawing 50, Process Piping, Industrial Drawing 51, Electrical Design. Let's talk about that first one, Industrial Drawing 20A, Intermediate AutoCAD. Now it's offered in the fall and the spring semesters, and basically we're going to take what you know now about CAD and we're going to build on that, right? We're going to take that drafting knowledge that you learned in the B12 class while you're doing the hand drawing, and we're going to apply it to CAD situations so you can create complex technical drawings. You work in 2D, you work in 3D, you'll be working with laser cutting, you'll be working with 3D printing. Okay, so now our drawings will be more complex. They will have more elements. There'll be dimension drawings. There'll be detail drawings. There'll be things that you can't currently do, and you'll be able to do them and make them look attractive, right? We'll be able to model in 3D, make technical illustrations like this one, and work with some of these cool tools. Okay, and there's also a chance, a little bit more than in our B12 class, for a little creativity, right? Because once we learn how to use the tools, then we can apply them to whatever projects that we'd like to.